What up? What up? What? Oh, you're gonna have to tolerate the cameras for just a minute. I'm gonna get them all set up here in just a second. First, I just wanted to get everything turned on. I'm not the way and explain what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna be cleaning up the desktop while I'm cleaning up my living space, and I'm not gonna go into what's going on in my life so much, but I am going to like kind of reflect, like without going into anything specific, just kind of sit here and think out loud while I play with the cat and organize some stuff, because I can't. Like I'm going through some life changing shit, and like literally, like going from being A to B to, uh, you know, uh, all the while dancing minefields. Yeah, just anyway. Ow! Fucking bot rigs, dude. Mr. Cozy, good afternoon. What up, Josh? Gotta stop changing your name so much, dog. I always lose track of who you are. I'm about to be putting this on Kick more, actually. I'm going to do a little bit of this here, and then I'm fixing to switch it up, and I'm fixing to take Twitch out of my OBS setup, which is the setup I got between the two things here down the bottom, which, fuck this, I don't like watching myself if I can help it. So, I'm going to move the cameras here in a minute too anyway, because I need to start getting used to, I'm fixing to make my cameras a mobile unit, right? So I've got another laptop that I can run this exact setup off of, but the laptop is a touchscreen and it can turn the cameras that I'm currently using into a mobile unit. I've got portable green screens. I've got the little clappy clappy things, a couple of other tools. I will be a very versatile recording. I could damn near be a mobile recording studio. Fuck near. And just go do cool shit with my ideas and the stuff that I want to do and the stuff that I want to try and the stuff that I want to vlog. I think earlier tonight I found something that I've been thinking about for a while. I was actually curious if there was one, and there is. But there is a singular place where you can go to check, uh, like instead of going to Facebook or Instagram or you go to this or that, this one goes to all of them. It's all it is. It's like the whole all of them, right? And you just put your whatever in there, and then I'm gonna go look at it, depending how it lays out. But it's supposed to help you control all of your medias from one place. That's exactly what I want to do. It's exactly what I want to do for two reasons. One, I'm finna put all this together, and two, it's gonna take all of my media outlets to do it. For God knows how long I've been trying to stream and trying to be like, it's hard to be the producer and the talent. You can't be both. Try as fucking hard as you might. You're not gonna succeed at either trying to be both. Like everything good takes a team. Everything that's balanced and structured, instead of having one person that does everything, it has a small team where each one does a little bit, and their talents lie in usually what comes natural to them. So when everybody thinks the leader of something or the planner of something is supposed to be like the dude that's running shit. That's not the job. Like the job is seeing what's around you, seeing how people naturally, like what their natural proclivity to thing is, and find how to utilize their natural talent. If you utilize someone's natural talent, you'll get the absolute best out of them, because it's something that they are. They didn't like force themselves to be this. They are naturally good at this because they have an interest in it, or because they have a joy for it, or because whatever their values for it are, whatever they use to justify it, however it means to them. But if they have that drive or that passion, they're always going to do better. They're going to bring you creative results. They're the kind of people that, like, they don't show up with problems. They show up with solutions to problems they found. They pop up, not with one or the other. It's not like, stall till you have an answer. It's like, bring the motherfucker to them, but on the way there, think of a fucking solution. Like, don't be just running down the hallway thinking about how bad it is, how negative it is. Find the fucking solution. It's that easy. The trick to being fucking happy and keeping shit working right, sometimes it's so simple. Just the regular shit is so simple, we forget about it all the time. Like, there was that philosopher. I don't even remember who the fuck it was, which is the funny part. But there was a philosopher that said the secret the secret meaning to life was so simple. I figured it. Or no, how did he say it? He said the secret of life was so simple that when I found it, I forgot. I accidentally forgot. It was so simple or so basic or something to that effect. But that's kind of it. we forget as people to fucking just slow down and keep things simple. The the observation into what people are naturally good at, what people really are always show themselves one way or another, regardless of what type of person they are, whether I'm the kind of person who blah 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 blah. So anyway, yeah, I'm right now. I'm kind of disconnecting from everything. I'm kind of doing like, even though I'm streaming, I've been gaming. I don't know. You probably noticed, Josh, because I ain't been around and I ain't streamed nothing new. I ain't put nothing on Twitch. I ain't done nothing nowhere. Now I've been off of regular social medias and Facebook and Instagram and all that forever, but like Twitter, I still get stuck back on Twitter every now and then, just looking at the fucking news, just going, oh my god, everything has gone fucking haywire, man. It's like it's like watching the movie Idiocracy come true. It's very very scary. It's very very scary. So I'm gonna like try to write a book, and oh my god, I got so many plans, man. I got so much shit to do. I need to pull the chat box back up because I bet there have been retorts that I have not seen. See? Yes. Look. Yes, yes. Possibilities are endless on Teams, man. I gotta utilize my tools. I've gotta like. I'm really gonna be changing shit up. Here's the ultimate premise of. I didn't miss a spot in that motherfucker, did I? Okay, this was my neck. I was like, God damn! I thought I fucked a piece of my shit up. Um, I cut my own hair. It's my heart. Did it myself. Hold my crayon. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm like marrying the reality to the character. I'm so to speak merging Adamisk and and I'm doing so many things in my life. I've got a full ass plan and exactly what and how I want to do things, but before I start implementing anything or saying anything, a this is something that like, dude, you can only do this if you got the balls. Period. Just there ain't no two ways about it. No balls, no glory. Like I need to move this other camera. Actually, while I'm sitting here looking and thinking about it, let's move some shit. Because I got equipment that I've got to get used to using more on a regular basis. This isn't a big deal. I like using it. I got it to use, but now I actually have some kind of form and function. Oh, I'm also in the middle of packing up, and I'm going to be moving soon and getting a divorce. And I'm trying to find a way to. I'm probably going to wind up living like a nomad if I'm being honest. Like, I'm thinking get a storage shed and then just sleep out of my truck. What I'm gonna do is use the storage shed like a jumping point, and then just kind of um, stash like box the way I box up stuff. Like one will be decorations, say decorations I'm never gonna need, and then another would be like my clothes, right? And I'll set it up in a way where like I got this closet thing that's behind me. I can rotate it in and out so that like I could just kind of pop through and change a couple of sets of clothes, like 3-4 sets at a time or some shit, and a hygiene bag, resupply it, and then just stay on the move, like couch surf or. Honestly, it's a fucking truck, dog. A sleeping bag and a hammock goes a long way when you when you ain't afraid. Speaking in, I had an idea for a tattoo, dude. I want to get. It's so fucked up. I want to get a, little money bags, fucking, all the cartoons and shit, dog. I want to get one of those, the little money symbols that they put on those bags, except I want it on the front and the back of my ball bag. Like I'm running off with money. How is that money? Because I had the balls to take it. Oh, oh, I know, right? Yeah, another thing is like I do got a lot of work to do. But what's fucked is, and I hate doing it like this, is it's all self work. It's all, and I don't mean I got to go, work on myself. I mean I actually have to figure out the plan, what I want to do, what it takes to do it, how to formulate, budget that, and schedule that, formulate, budget, and schedule that all in a way that it improves itself constantly. It is self driven. It is self motivated. It is I figure the more prep work I do, right, the more prep work I do, and the higher I start and start. the further out I start and stop this process. So the further I think it out, the better I can do. And then what I'm going to do is like I'm going to open up a fourth channel too, by the way. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this thing is I'm going to have like an overseer for my life. Like genuinely, a genuine fucking overseer, right? So whatever place, whatever habitation I wind up paying for, right? If and when I stay anywhere, I did find out about a set of apartments. It's 1,000 a month, and it's like a little studio thing. Dog, it's 250 a week. That's stupid fucking easy. That's deep to deep money. I can bust 250 a week. That's easy. That's but I could do even more with the time. You know what I mean? I can make way more money than that with the time of that week than what I could in that. Yeah. Anyway, it's all about seeing the right angles and having the balls to try. That's all it ever really takes, man. Getting it all written down. Oh, bro, yeah. As well, that's what I'm trying to do a lot of. Okay, but what winds up happening to me is I wind up with books and books and books of shit, and then no filter process, right? Going through it and then actually sifting through because I'm slowly figuring it out. But what I have to do in order to get my ideas fully out is I need a period where I just dump them. I need a notebook that I just keep with me all the time, and then whenever I'm ready, just and it I'll write down everything I think of, right? But it's all scrambled and shit, which sucks because in my head I know how it works. Explaining that, however, is a clusterfuck to everyone. I feel like a madman every time I open my mouth, and it's getting worse all the time. But um, yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Seeing it might help, and it does, because every time I see it, or every time I reread it, or every time whatever I think about it, just writing it that second time gives me time to make sure that the thought I'm having is right. But anyway, I dump it all, and then I go through it, right, I separate them into two things: um, ready and not ready. Not usable and unusable. Not it's kind of in the phrasing that you trick yourself a little bit. So it's ready and not ready. Ready means it's ready for it's ready for the first steps of whatever develops this into an idea that becomes lucrative, right? Any and all ideas that are lucrative for now on are being accepted. I'm gonna start talking about these ideas to people. I don't give a fuck who, for what, Google, anybody, what steals this shit. Somebody at some point, if they are fucking watching me and listening for these type things, they're gonna bug me enough to figure out that like I am an endless fucking well of ideas. If you would like to pay me for some, I have more. You know, but I'm gonna keep spitting these fucking ideas until I get some shit sold, until I get some shit made. I'm gonna start selling merch, for stickers, shirts, coffee cups. I'm gonna start doing inspirational things on Kick. I'm actually gonna go like live my fucking life. Like Kick will not be a place where it's games and shit. You might see my PC top or whatever. You might see like a custom layout or some shit, kind of like what I'm doing right here right now. But what you won't see is games. What you won't see is videos on game shit. Like YouTube is from now on going to be videos that I make, as in a creative, expressive type manner. Because that really, honest to God, the GTA and that Rockstar editor way back when, that was the only thing that ever really pulled me toward that in the first place. I didn't want to be a gamer or a streamer like that. And then as time went on, first person shooters and shit, I got good at those, and then those became like more Twitch stream based, which okay, I can fuck with that too. I can leave Twitch to be real gaming. I can leave YouTube to be the creative videos I make through whatever the fuck I do, and then I can change Kick and make Kick real life. Kick just me around with this fucking phone. So right here I'm using it as a camera right now, but later, right? Let's say if I got my PC hooked to the alternate overseer account that I was talking about, then my PC would monitor me all the time. It would be ready and on me all the time. And then my phone could be hooked to my personal account, right? To Atomisk instead of Atomisk Enterprises or whatever, Atomisk Inc., which I don't even want to be the owner of. I want to make sure somebody else is the owner of, so that all the monetization goes to them. They will be the owner of Atomisk Inc., which is perfectly fine because it's a production thing. It's a safety net for me. So by providing that safety net for myself, by planning a failure, I avoid. I've got it all synced out. Like I'll get it all written out, but I'll have it set up in such a way that there will be multiple cameras from the original one from Atomisk Inc. Right, and then anytime I go live on my personal one, it would automatically pop into somewhere with my audio, with my stuff saying, everything and what was going, happening, and going, and whatever. So the overseer one now would not have any audio. The overseer one would just be visual because that's easy. Any kind of shared space with somebody, and the only thing you basically got to do is keep your junk covered up. Don't, you know, don't show no copyrighted movies. That's it. That's you. Anybody with a modicum of self-respect can fucking do that. They'll be doing no crazy illegal drugs. They'll be fucking playing with fentanyl and shit like a dipshit. But use Kick to live my actual life. And then what I want to do is I want to take and show how Atomisk and Dave and like all of these things are and always were me. And like, get this camera. Let's see. I gotta see which way this thing goes first. Alright. Oh shit. Sorry. This is being done. I think. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That motherfucker got words that I never even noticed. Nope. 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 Okay. Sheesh. You know what? What I may actually do now that you say that, I should be able to set up a way to send these so it wouldn't have to. Oh, it still exclusively be to Kick. Like I could set it up to where hmm, I could set it up to where everything that hits Kick goes back to say at least YouTube. YouTube would be fine, I think, because I can still set up my streams to where when I do Twitch, it also does one does the other. I wish I would have been streaming on Twitch last night. I played a little bit of Raiders. Art. I played a little bit of Art, and it was pretty fun. And I actually need to use gaming a lot too, actually. And what's crazy is it kind of plays out to how we met. We met over Terraria years and years and years ago, right? Almost over a decade. Over a decade over what, the fucking PlayStation forum? That's how we met. And even that, from what I was doing at the time, gears into what I've got to do now about like getting my life sorted, getting my head sorted, getting whatever's my pain dealt with, you know, and then going out and getting my kids and figuring out how to fix theirs too, because there's things that ain't their fault that also weren't my fault that I need to go settle, and then I need to go fix with them. I need to put my demons to rest so I can go put their demons to rest. But one thing at a time. Trick is, you gotta make money while you do all these things too. And everybody wants to make money, you know, everybody wants to do a big thing, but you know, how do you make a big impact? How do you make a big fire? You know what I mean? How do you make a big fire? You light a whole bunch of little bitty ones, right? The more of them you light, the higher the probability that some's gonna catch. And one will spread to the other, to the other, to the other until you got a bonfire, baby. So, God, I'm just a little tired. My eyes, I have been up since, I have no idea, early, 4-ish, 5-ish, some shit like that. My sleep has been all kinds of jacked up. I've had so much on my mind, I just couldn't, you know, I was in the middle of quantifying. But, yeah, I want to use all of this to like document my own story, kind of, because I haven't done much. In fact, I've got some help, and if you wanted to help, I could hook you up with that too. I got a Discord of friends that are going to help me with this, like AJ and JJ. I was gonna ask if they help me with like I'm gonna give them control over the kick, over my kick, over my personal stuff, because I want them to be able to help me, and maybe even over the overchannel shit too. The overchannel should most likely just wind up running all the time, just period, live, no matter what, live, right? And act as both a security thing and a monetization thing. Hook up to any and everyone involved in it to show how to donate to each member in the house, in the industry, in Atomisk Industries or Atomisk Productions, something, ad production. Hey, that's it. Ad production, just AD space production. Ad production, because saying the name of it sounds like you're adding something to it anyway. Everybody names their shit after themselves, so why not add that? Because it makes it sound like add that, right? All of these things and all the names and all the stuff, I'm finally realizing like my life was wild. Like I did some shit. I did like a whole bunch of shit. So why not utilize it all, right? Why not take, like, it occurred to me that when the truth is more outstanding than the lie, that like to make this shit up would like making I couldn't make up shit that was more impossible than what I lived. You know what I mean? I there are epic stories that legitimately fucking happened to me that I have proof for, I have witnesses, and what if I told those stories, right? What if I wrote those stories down just in title and then told those stories live, saved those things, right? And then later, the people that I could still find, because I got a lot of dead friends and a lot of friends that just they ain't right anymore, and certain things have changed, and it's just life. It's just honest life. So I can still go back and talk to any of these people, see what they remember of it, see how much of it I'm remembering right, or if that shit really happened. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got that like God, man, I partied so hard. I partied so hard. I'm in chill phase now. I just want a nice cozy spot to curl up when I'm done with my chaos. You know what I mean? And then when as soon as I'm not and I'm ready to be chaos again, I want to go take it out on the whole world. You know, I got a lot to do, and that's honestly the way I've laid things out is first make peace with myself, right? Figure out how to make peace with myself and use the way I make peace with myself able to help carry me through, right? Do the right things in the right order while utilizing what I have if possible. So that means working every angle you can think within, and this is important, within a moral, what's the thing? I need a good thing for reprehensible. I need whatever, like don't be do bad moral stuff thing there. That's what I need. Don't be do bad moral stuff right there. So yeah. Kick will pick up different, man. Kick, people look for the cameras and shit. People look for like Like right now, I just got this. I need to fix this, honestly. Let's see, where's just my two cameras? I got a two one around here somewhere. Uh, one horizontal, two dual. Is this yeah. Okay, what about there we go. What the fuck? Ain't no telling what the last thing I said was. See, I got to get these scenes all worked out too. I got so far into special effects and shit for Twitch and streaming and the game and all of that. I did so fucking much of that that when it came time to like do the stuff, I was more wrapped up in the details of those things. Having to do everything and learn it all myself with what limited education and insane mind I fucking have, which is certified now. They gave me my crazy people tickets. I'm going to the circus. No. Um, Sorry, I'm getting foggy. Forgot what I was saying. Appreciate you letting me know about the audio though, because that kind of sucked. Ain't no telling what I said last. I could run it back, but I ain't fucking worried about it. I'm gonna wind up saying it again anyhow. I'm in the middle of organizing, getting used to what I will and won't be using, figuring out how to utilize everything, separate what I need is in to live, what I need to make money, and what I need to protect, like store away. I've crafted a novel, not just it has multiple facets to it. It has like multiple directions in which to make and to create success. It has multiple ways to create success. Yeah, I'm gonna put everything I got in it, like hard. Like I'm gonna hit it as hard as I can. Hopefully, this link thing that I found, because this will be the second social thing I found. I think the other one I got it up at the top. What the fuck is it called? Social Stream Ninja that's up there on the fucking monitor. Yo, man, I don't know about all that. I don't think it's gonna do what I wanted of it. Oh man, am I gonna have to trim the front of that? I don't like the way that's hanging down. Maybe I just gotta pull it forward or something. Yeah, I just gotta pull it forward. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start trimming that, man. Not digging it. I gotta shave, dude. My shit gets so thick so quick, man. I hate that. Like a day and a half, and I'm just, so. But a lot of what I'll be doing, like after I get these things squared away, like it's gonna be mobile me. Like most of what I do is gonna be like on the move. I'm not gonna be sitting still for much. So anything I do as far as streaming and content and whatever, it's gonna be like old school creation. It's gonna be like Facebook and all Instagram and all that bullshit. It can wait for me because right now I need to get this shit off my chest. I need to make a plan. I need to keep my hands busy. I need to keep myself active. I need to keep myself doing something. Right now, the only doing something that I can do is strategize. Like, that's the only thing I can do. I gotta figure out how to sit down and slay my own demons so that I can go finish having the rest of my life. Like, right now, like, clean slate. Like, quit all the bullshit down. Just let everybody that owns it have it back. Like, take all this borrowed pain and give it back to these people and then just go live my fucking life. Just live it with the curiosity of the balls that I have. You know what I mean? I want to fucking die on a lake house, dude. I want to just have a little houseboat that I can just pick up and wherever the fuck I want and just chill. I just live. There's no, you know how much dock fees are? Ain't shit. Ain't shit. I could live on the fucking water, dog. I can get a truck, maybe a motorcycle, live in a fucking houseboat, record my life while I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Stay here in and around town and be an artist, man. Fucking just telling my own story, become a writer while I go try to figure out what else I like in life. Because apparently 20 years of video games was just how I was trying to like cope. Like I was trying to like not be my old man. I was trying to stay around the people that needed me, but I still wound up fucking up different shit the same. I fucked up the same thing a different way. Like maybe if he had turned around and faced his shit sooner, he could have turned and faced me sooner. Stopped me from doing this to myself so that by the time my kids came around, it wouldn't have happened. So, okay, I may not be able to do that, but I can let go of whatever that bullshit is and then try to make a connection to my son now so that his son doesn't have to go through that. And then when it comes time for him to have his son, he'll have me, which is soon. It's going to be real soon. Maybe, maybe. And I know he's angry and I know he's got all kinds of things that he's got in his mind, but until he's ready, all of them. I'm going back to all of them and squaring everything away. Damn. I see the microphone thing moving as if it's on. Yeah, the audio input. It must have fucked up or something a second ago. I'll check it out in a minute. Like I said, I'm still in the middle of the setup for all this shit too. So this isn't even the place that I want to fucking send it right now. Let's listen to some fucking music though. Organize some of this shit on my desktop, dude. 90% of this shit on my fucking desktop up here is not that one. Yeah, 90% of this shit up here on my desktop is coding stuff from that fucking DayZ server, dude. I need to wipe all of that and make this shit quick and easy to use. So, for now, let's grab you. I usually have you up here. Let's do that. And let's have you. I'm looking at my junk. It's weird. Let's put you. I want you to watch my back. The cat's been jumping me. Okay? She's been ambushing my ass. She was playing with me earlier, and I was like, yeah, I really need to go cut that on so that I can at least televise that. Actually, while I'm setting up the cameras, let me do this. While I'm setting up the cameras, let me keep it on the other one so I can see both of them well. Well, at least for every time that happens, I don't have anything that I regret that I said. Copy. Duplicate. Jesus. There's so many different aspects to this fucking plan. So many of them consist of so many details. The hardest part isn't going to be doing it. It's going to be when people ask me what I'm doing and why I'm setting up, and then I'm explaining it instead of doing it. That's going to be the part that drives me nuts. It's one thing if I'm showing someone how to do their own shit, right? We can start limited and small, but if I'm already doing something advanced, don't jump in the fucking middle and then wonder why you can't keep up. You know what I mean? Like, just back the fuck up. Just back the fuck up. Let me do it. Just let me do it. So, yeah. It might be your end because I fixed the audio. Oh, duh. Shit's going on here. It's just I'm under so much fucking stress right now. It's just too much in my head to settle, and I've been sitting alone for days, and I just don't know. This what I'm doing is like at the end of this, I feel like I got to a place where I'm like, I only have one choice to things. You know what I'm saying? Like when you try to die, like on the other side of that, you really only have two options. It's either go finish the job, right? It's either go finish dying, be done. Which I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm hanging on by a fucking eyelash. Like, very, very lightly. But, your options are either go finish the job or go live. And if you live, you can't fuck around. You've already done the shit where you would have died. Right? You've already done that. It's been the worst of its worst scenario already. So there's no bullshitting about it. You your option is to either go live like as hard as you can or go finish the fucking job. Because otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? You're not being yourself. That's what's got you there. You know, you're not. Um, I don't know. Either you change life or life changes you. How about that shit? That's a fun one. I was all kind of hyper earlier today because I'm so excited about all these things that I'm getting ready to do, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil shit neither. Make a little thing right there like a hook. I didn't realize half the time that I do live like a fucking urban MacGyver. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't go to the military and learn how to do all because I was just using it. Like I didn't get none of that. Like they didn't do those for my origin stories. Instead, I got the clever poor kid who I tell you what I was doing is when everybody else was going to college and the military and all that, you know what I did? I partied my fucking ass off. Like I partied as if I didn't want to even know the rest of my life. Like I'm, even if I'm here for it, I'm gonna forget. Like that's how fucking hard I partied. And even at that point, is that gonna work? Oh, that's gonna work perfect. In fact, in fact, I partied so fucking hard that I figured out how to go and take the ASVAB for the recruitment tests and shit for the military, right? So I go down, I talk to the dudes, I'd spit some game, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about going in, man. I don't know where to go. My life ain't got no direction. I just keep partying all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me." And they were like, "Well, come on, let's take the ASVAB and see what's going on." I take the ASVAB off the fucking charts. They're like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." I don't know if they get some kind of bonus if I got higher IQ points or some shit, but they loved me. Every one of them wanted me. I must have talked those motherfuckers into buying me breakfast like 17 fucking times. Dude, I don't know how many times I did it. It just got to a point where I felt bad and I had to quit. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, can y'all, matter of fact, I think I had them give me a ride a couple of places one time. I condemned taking me from Dixon to here to some fucking where else to like, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm planning on something. I just gotta, man, I really gotta think about it. And, you know, I hustled the shit into them dudes. Back before I had a conscience. Like, holy crap. Trying to get things situated to. I know this is a very crazy thing to be building, but it may very well become necessary at some point. And I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to be able to throw this fucking machete and then it's on a bungee, dude. Because fuck a lot of that. Um, Seeing people do the like leather or whatever is fuck that, dude. Chains or retractable anything. Just fuck that. Just do it with a bungee and make it thick. A bungee will let you flail this fucking thing, man. Okay. Ooh, look, I can make a lock. When was the last time you played Rust? Yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah, I can make it lock so nobody can just accidentally pull that shit. I don't like the idea of somebody busting out and using my own fucking machete against me. I better watch out which way I'm holding that, bro. If that thing fucking popped, I would have cracked myself in the nerves. Hmm. Oh. Oh, that would have been cool. Okay, let's do that instead. Do this, do this, do this. Hold that, damn it. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm dumb. It's right in front of me, easy like, and I still do it the hard way. Petty shit people do, man. There we go. Now we have some security. I know how to get this motherfucker open. Anybody else picks that bitch up, you can be struggling how to get the sheath off for a second. Me, on the other hand, sure matters. That's what I was looking for. Something to kind of support it. I need to be able to retract the fucker if I want, snatch it back. So I thought this thing's pretty damn hard. So what? That works. I just need to be able to snatch it quick. The place that I may be moving to is kind of like a place that I've been before. So in 2012, I moved into a hotel for a little while. I got Dear John'd, my tiny little heart ripped out. And so I moved to this place to restart my life. She's being intentionally well to be disruptive. Fuck me. I just can't live with the pettiness. I'm trying to protect my peace, man. I'm sitting in here writing, just trying to do that, just trying to protect my peace. But now it feels like my peace is trying to drive me to being a madman. I don't know. I'm gonna start doing a whole lot damn more. Yeah, never mind. This was a bad idea. Till I get things rolling on Steam and get myself mobile and get myself free. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna get all my ducks in a row before I restart. Make sure everything is nice and organized and prepared to do what I needed to do. I have to teach myself patience. This is gonna suck. I'll be back. Probably. Yeah, because I want to play music, but I'm fucking not gonna be able to. Not until I'm on Kick. That's the other part of the reason I'm going to Kick. Kick don't give a fuck. You can play whatever you want. You can listen to whatever you want, do whatever you want. They don't give a shit. I'm gonna set it up over there to where like I live my life as I live my life. But like if they want someone to speak, if they want to be replied to, set up the TTS that they have to donate in order to reach me. In order to, I'm having a conversation. If you would like to pay to get your question on, kind of deal, kind of like they do with that whatever show. Yeah, kind of do it like that, right? Start reviewing shit like that in like an honest kind of way. Because to be honest, there's some facets of shit that I don't even really know what's going on anymore or why it's important. You know what I mean? So maybe I can figure that out. I just now realized there was a camera and a camera and a camera. And I was just looking at a cascade of myself. Go back to doing trees, man. Just go back to being myself and record the whole thing. There's still some dope shit to be done.